Wanna be with the man if he can't be your man. I had some good sleep. Hey, Hood TMZ podcast. What's going on, honey? What's going on? Y'all, Grand Rising, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever it is doing for you. So, we can read to our topic tonight, okay? For tonight. And that's what we doing. That's what we doing. So if you're new to my channel, welcome to my channel. If you're returning to my channel, welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to my channel. Okay. You are appreciated. I appreciate you. Your love, support, like, shit. It's 10:23. Man, listen. My mama been on my mind so heavy. So heavy. And she was in my dream last night. My mom passed October 23rd. I keep seeing 10:23. So I really feel like it's something about my mom's death that's getting ready to surface. I don't know if I'm ready to hear it yet. I am, but I don't know. But I know it's something up with that. Yeah, because she's showing up in my dream a lot lately. With people I don't talk to, but I used to not. Like, it's just all types of weird stuff going on. You know, but I just pay attention. Then she be talking to me and telling me stuff, so I listen, take heed. You know? If you are new, visit the playlist section. Everything can be found in the playlist section for your convenience, not mine. It ain't for me. It's for y'all. Yep, I take the time to separate all that stuff for y'all, not me. It's rare, ever, if ever, I watched a playback of anything, because some of this stuff be long. But, hey, Savage. Hello, Kendra. Thank you, darling. Thank you. Thank you very much. Love you back. Thank you very much. So, we're going to do our topic for tonight. So, earlier in the Rising Wisdom to start today, I told everybody we talked a little bit about that last quarter moon energy and that last quarter moon energy being in Sagittarius, okay? Release what's stopping your growth. Release whatever is holding your growth back. Release whatever is not meant for you on your forward movement, okay? Let go of the things that are no longer for you, that no longer serve you. Okay, now will be the time to do it, because that Sagittarian Jupiter energy is all about growth, expansion. So just think about and consider the things you want to grow and expand on, and make sure you take whatever action you need to take in regards to your growth. Okay, and you expanding on the things that you want to expand on. Okay, we talked a little about it earlier this morning. Well, earlier this afternoon, because it was afternoon when I got on here. It was afternoon. It was. Yeah. Hello, Orion. I was gonna try to pronounce it, but hey, honey. Andre Fitch, whatever your name is, you can keep that to yourself, honey. Don't bring that over here, because I block people. And my moderators block people. We won't tolerate no disrespect. You're going to have to keep that all in your throats to yourself. Don't come spitting none of that Low vibrational, nothing up out your throat. Keep it to yourself. Because if you get too out of control, I'm going to report you and block you. Yes, I will. Don't need nobody, God, I'm your protector. Okay. It's always catching me off guard. Anywho, um, Aria, peace and blessings, love. How you feeling today? What's going on? How you feeling? Y'all, I got a topic that I want to discuss with y'all, and it really wasn't our topic for tonight, but it was this conversation going on Facebook earlier. One of my friends had posted something, and I was like, that's interesting because it happens a lot. And sometimes it happens and people don't know. And then sometimes it happens and people know. So I really want to know how y'all feel about if someone dated your ex. If somebody, say for example, you in a relationship with somebody, y'all break up, then the person end up dating the person, then your friend end up dating the person you broke up with. I want to hear y'all opinion from all perspectives. I really want to know because I'm gonna give mine, but I really would like to know from y'all's perspective because that's an interesting, touchy subject, right? Because okay. Mastermind Moore said, okay, I like the name. I like the name. I like your name. I like your name. Mastermind Moore said, I could care less. You said you doubt that would ever happen. But if it did, how would you feel about it? You said that's not your friend, sweet gal. Okay. So let me ask you this. What if you ended up dating a person and you didn't know that they dated your friend? Say like your friend never introduced them to the person, never introduced you to the person, and somehow you end up crossing this person's path and you end up dating a person and then later find out after y'all all involved now, then you find out they dated your friend. How would you feel about that? Anything before you that didn't feel like this. Like, would you be like, you would feel yucky? That's fair. Good evening, Jeremy Johnson. So would you move forward with what's for me? Okay. I feel you, sweet gal. Yeah. Because listen, I look at it like this. From my perspective, me personally, if I'm dating a person and for whatever reason, I don't know who your friend is because you didn't take the time to introduce us, you can't expect me to care about me talking to somebody or dating somebody that you cool with or you friends with. I don't know y'all friends. I don't know y'all know each other because you never took the time to introduce us. You get people that want to date you, but they've never said anything. Then they friend, oh, this done happened before to me. You get people that want to date you and they don't say nothing for whatever reason. Then they friend end up dating you and then they feel some type of way. So here they come. They about to tell their friend all type of stuff just to mess it up because they didn't get their shot. You got them situations be interesting, because I know, and I've been in some of these situations, so I just really want to know other people's perspective. But it's crazy to me how you got some people that will plot on your entire relationship. They'll watch you with the person you with, how y'all moving and grooving. They'll listen to you complain about what they do, what they don't do, talk about what they do good, what they don't do, what this stuff you don't like. They gonna listen to you, feed into it, give you advice, probably tell you to break up with the person just so they can shoot their shot, or just so you won't have what they don't have. You gotta kind of be mindful, okay? Then you got people that sit back and wait for you to break up with your person, and then here they go, they jump in your DM, they on your line, they trying to talk to you, they telling you how fine you is, how good you look. You know what I'm saying? Them the ones right there you got to watch, because them the snaky ones. Then you have situations like you said, I would have the idea he seen us both always. Good evening, Robert. Joanne, Mike Hill. No, I don't drink. I don't smoke neither. But then you have the ones that say you start dating somebody, and y'all in it, right? Y'all in y'all dating phase or whatnot. Then your friend like, oh, I used to date them. Oh, I know them. I used to talk to them. What you gonna do? If you like this person and this person like you, or you love this person and this person like you, and you don't finally introduce them to your people, friend, relatives, whatever, and they say, oh, I used to date them, or I used to, what you gonna do? I just want to know what you gonna do. What you gonna do? Say, oh, nah, I'm cool. I can't date you no more because you talk to them. No, you're not. No, you're not. If you done been dating this person and y'all moving and grooving and it's right, you ain't gonna say that. You gonna keep going with your flow and what you doing. Now, if it ain't right, oh, I might have to get my son from work. Now, if it ain't right, you gonna be like, oh, I ain't messing with you. You used to talk to my friend. That's the dumbest ever, if you ask me. That's dumb. Because you might miss out on your blessing. Truth be told. If you don't know, why would you care? If they never introduced you to this person when they was together, why would you care? That has nothing to do with you. And you might have a better connection with the person than they had with the person. They probably ain't even connected with the person. It probably was just some little whatever it was. Probably wasn't nothing serious at all. Then you end up connecting with the person on a whole nother level. Come on now. You telling me you're going to miss out on your blessing because somebody you cool with that probably ain't even your real friend. Because why you ain't know him? Why were you never introduced to him? If that's your close friend and y'all talk about everything and y'all this and y'all that, why you don't know him? If they really cared about the person, why you didn't know him? You got to think about a lot of stuff. Is your mama trans fix? Thank you. I could fucking never. You said just keep going with the flow. Yeah. Yes, Aria, I'm going to be their support. Why not support them? If that's your friend and you care, why not support your friend and they new relationship? Hey, Jay, what's going on? Yeah, why not support your friend? you know, because then you're going to make them feel uncomfortable. Like, well, dang, used to date them, and now it's like everybody adults. Just be adults about the situation. Tuck your feelings and emotions. That be the problem. People emotions. People be heavy in their emotions. You can't be, if you didn't have nothing serious with a person, you can't be mad at them. And I even feel like personally, my perspective, if you was with a person and this person mistreated you, I'm talking about they treated you like dog shit on the bottom of the shoe, baby. And then somebody else that was always supportive of you in dealing with this situation, they watched you go through this. They watched you get mistreated. They watched this happen. And then they shoot their shot and they like, man, I just feel like, and sometimes you got to be careful because sometimes that be the game people run. Oh, I feel like you just deserve better and I can be your better. I can treat you better. I can do this. You got to be mindful because sometimes that's just the game people run. That's why you got to have your discernment intact. Okay. Now, and have your morals and integrity intact too, because every situation is not the same, not every circumstance is the same. But if you sit there and you watch, obviously this person didn't want that person because they didn't treat that person as they wanted that person, right? Because if they treat you like dogs on the bottom of your shoe, they don't want you. They're showing you that they don't want you. So if you just so happen to move on, and some people know some people. Baby, listen, I feel like, let me call my son because he's stalking me at this point. Can't even get through because he's steady calling me. He at work, y'all. Hello? Because I got you on my live. You done? You sure? Okay. Yes, I am. All right. All right. I gotta go get my baby from work. My son. Because let me clear that up, baby. I'm single and I don't mingle. I'm talking about my son. So, yeah, just use your discernment. Because it is people out here that like to act like and play the role and pretend like, oh, I feel like you could do so much better and you need to give me a shot. And they just as janky as the other one. Be mindful. But I'm telling you, oh, goodness, y'all, I wrote a book. I wrote a book about stuff like this, right? But I remember in the book I wrote something along the lines of we meet people in the craziest ways. You could come across your person, your forever person, in the midst of dealing with somebody who is not for you. And your forever person may show up as this person's friend, relative, whatever it may be. You could run into your forever person in the midst of you dealing with someone who is not for you. So when y'all have these connections to where you with a person, but you don't feel connected to that person as much as you feel connected to somebody else you may meet in the midst of dealing with them, like, say later down the line you end up meeting like a relatives of the person. That's why people always be like, oh, I chose the wrong sister, I chose the wrong brother, I chose the wrong family member. That's how people end up saying stuff like that. Because you might come across a soulmate energy. And I tell y'all all the times, we have multiple soulmates. You will have multiple soulmates. You have multiple soulmates. You're going to have one soul twin, and that's what I call the mix of that twin flame soulmate energy. One, that's a different type of connection. One. You only get one. One in a lifetime. I'm telling you. Okay? That twin flame connection, and then you got to keep in mind there's karmic twin flames, karmic soulmates you're going to come across. You got to be mindful. But I'm telling you, you mess around and meet a soulmate energy in the midst of dealing with somebody who's not for you. How you going to handle that? Because then that's the connection you're going to be fighting. You're going to be trying not to deal with the person, but you really connected to that person. Your soul, your spirit is connected to that person. And you will know because you can feel it. You feel soul connections. You feel when your spirit is calling out to someone else's spirit. That's why you got to look at people on a soul level and not physicality. So, yeah. Yep, I guess. You said marry. You said, ew, them dudes. Are you funny? Yeah. But them ones that like to act like they didn't know you was all intertwined with your person and you and your person was like this. And then you get that friend that come along and try to throw salt in the, they spitting venom in your relationship. That ain't for no reason. Sometimes that's the test. They want to see if you really deserve what you got and if you're going to fall for what that person is telling you because they trying to pull you apart. That's why I tell people all the time, I don't want nobody, if you choose to listen to some gossip over listening to me, you can keep going. But please, by all means, keep it pushing. And don't come back. Please keep it moving. Keep going. Yeah. So it'll be all right. Keep going. You gotta keep going. Yeah. Because one thing I don't do and I've never done, I'm not listening to nobody about my relationship or the person I choose to be with. Never. I want to see it for myself. I'm going to pay attention to how you treat me and what you show me. Because everyone's relationship is not the same. What somebody else has with you and how y'all interact is not going to be the same as how we interact and what I have with you. So I can't listen to other people when they say, oh, such and such like this, they do this, they did that, they do this, they was like that, they was like this. You might not be like that with me. I might not be like that with you. So I'm not into the whole listening to other people, the whole gossip, all that. You can't tell me nothing about a person I choose to be with. I'm going to see it for myself. And from that point is where I'll decide if I'm going to continue to deal with you or not, or if I'll consider even being with you ever again or not. Yeah, you got to listen to your heart. Let listen to your heart. Let your spirit speak to you. Go and follow your soul. Follow your spirit. Let your spirit guide you. Yeah. Sometimes people overthink when it comes to relationships. Okay. What? I probably would have said hello if you came on here and said hello. Don't come on here telling me what to do. If you speak, I speak back. That's how we do things around here. Yeah, but I found that very interesting though. Because that could go a lot of ways. And then you got people that'll make a situation look like something it's not. Like, oh, well, they was trying to talk to me, and that's my people's this and that, and they were trying to date me, and that's my this and that. And they don't even be stuff like that. People be real. But y'all, I gotta go get my son from work. I don't feel like going to bed. I don't. I'm up. I slept good last night. And then I was upset yesterday. Yesterday I had a headache. You know what I noticed? And this way off topic. But one thing that I've noticed is every time a child passes away and it somehow comes across my news feed, because I don't watch the news. So I would have to literally see these news clippings on, and I don't scroll on social media. I can't do it. It's my, it ain't for me. That's for somebody. For me, it's not. And if I see something on social media, it's usually like the first 2 or 3 posts when I log on to post whatever I'm going to post and get off. And what I post 9 times out of 10 is something promoting something. Yeah. But anywho, I notice how I always have like a really bad migraine when news clippings or clips of children passing away or something in regards to children is I always do. And I gotta figure that out because I just noticed that. But it always happens. Always. I have a really, really, really bad migraine every time. I don't get headaches. I used to get headaches a lot. I don't get headaches at all. And when I do, it's usually something like that. You said stay up and talk to y'all. Well, either way, I gotta go get my son because he about to get off of work. So I'm about to be talking to some music. Yes, I is. But I will be here in the morning. Okay. Visit the playlist section. Average Travis, that's exactly why your ass ain't on my channel. And why you can't comment no more. That's exactly why. You're disrespectful, dirty mouth. All right, y'all, go visit the website. Okay, the link to the website is in the description section of the video. It's also in the about section on my channel. Okay, go visit the website, scroll through, look at the services, the details of the services and the products that I offer. Okay, Aria, y'all be blessed nonetheless. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all for joining me. Have a amazing night. Y'all listen. I think I said this before, but I say blessed, nothing less. If you know, you know. Okay. I'm big on words. So if you know, you know. But I'm trying to get out the habit of saying blessed. But that be blessed, nothing less. That ain't going nowhere. That's my signature, baby. Ain't going nowhere. Mike Dub, your mama's a dude. Your mama's a dude. Yeah. Tell her I said it. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Yo, I'm about to go. I'll see y'all in the morning. Hit the notification bell. Okay. Jeremy Johnson, here you go. Right there. There's your kiss. Good night, y'all. Enjoy the rest of y'all night. If, depending on how I feel, I might get back on here and see what y'all doing. Yeah, it depends. I ain't gonna make no promises. I might go over to members and drop a message. Who knows? If you're not on members, come join us. If not, see you in the morning, okay? Hey, Rich Reloaded. Okay, y'all. Good night.